I hear you. You sound deep. You even look good while you're saying it. But can you do it when the room is empty? When nobody knows who you are? When you have no followers on your favorite social network? Then, and only then, will you experience beast mode. What's up, everybody? This is Michael Maestro Turner. I'm here with the Blind Grind. It's a new edition, and I'm here with the phenomenal, incomparable Pam Mines.
What's up, everybody? What's up?
Let's get right into this.
Let's go.
Who is Pam Mines, and what does she bring to the table? What is she about?
All right, Pam Mines is that mom on a mission who initiated JP's Law in the state of Virginia. JP's Law is the law that allows individuals to add an innocuous code to their driver's license or identification card noting that they do in fact have autism or intellectual disability. And this is to improve the interaction between law enforcement and the special needs community. And I did this not because there was any kind of tragedy in my life. I did it, it was inspired by my son. It's named after my son, JP. And I did it because I wanted to do something in honor of him, not in memory of him. He's able to be at the press conferences. He's able to be at all the promos and all the education and the resource fairs that we do for JP's Law. I'm not holding up a picture telling you what he loved or what he would do or how much I miss him. He's there, and he's only 9, so he's not driving. But I started thinking about when he starts driving, how will someone who pulls him over, how will they react to all of the things that he may or may not do? So JP's Law is in honor of my son, not in memory of him. And that's the biggest part of who Pam Mines is.
Wow, guys, look. We're gonna run right into this. What is your blind grind? The grind that nobody saw because, sometimes you even go under scrutiny. I mean, she hasn't told me anything. I just know what I've been through. So when you're getting a little bit of publicity or a lot of bit of publicity, I mean, she's on every outlet. When it comes to the media and everything, so she exploiting autism, or you get flack. Some people are just literally hating.
Right.
But what they don't see is the things behind the scenes that she's actually doing, the work that she's put in. She has to leave her husband or even be away from her family to go to meetings. Like, I know it's something in here that we don't know about. So we want to get this, especially the people that think they know her grind.
That's right.
What is your blind grind?
The blind grind happens even when I'm asleep. I go to bed at night wondering, did I do all I could for the special needs community that day? I wake up and say, what am I going to do for the special needs community today? And at night, I'm dreaming about what I'm going to do next. The blind grind is sitting on vacation, sending out emails, sending out texts, trying to make sure that I'm reaching out to that community, making sure I'm raising awareness. Like you said, having to, leave my 3 children and my husband because I have a speaking engagement, and I'm just trying to raise awareness. No pay, full-time volunteer.
Hold up.
No
That's
pay.
The blind grind. You want the money. The money gonna come regardless.
It's gonna come.
But she's found her passion and she's giving it away so she can get, listen. The ultimate reward is getting attention on autism.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate reward. But trust me, it's gonna be some money coming down the line.
That's right.
Because when you're helping somebody else get what they want, you're gonna get what you want.
Right.
So man, oh wow.
And the goal in everything is to raise awareness for the autism and special needs community, because so many times we're overlooked. When you deal with racial issues, you make sure that you don't call a black person the N-word because you know that you need to respect, consider, and remember that community.
Right.
You don't degrade a woman when you see that she's a woman because you want to make sure you respect, consider, and remember that community.
Right.
But you look at me, you don't know that I'm a part of the special needs community. So are you going to use that R word? Are you going to use the word retarded because you think that I'm not a part of it? I am a part of it. So now I need to make sure that everybody else who's a part of this unseen community I need to make sure that they are always respected, considered, and remembered. Not because you can see that I'm a part of the special needs community, but because you can't.
Just respect across the board.
Respect across the board. The LGBTQ community. Do you say something offensive about that community simply because you know I'm a heterosexual and you think it's okay? I'm still a part of the LGBTQ community because I have friends and family in the LGBT community. So
love above
that's
all
the
things.
Unseen community. The special needs community is the unseen community. The goal is to always raise awareness. The goal is for me to be able to be paying mines and have my jovial approach to things and still be serious and make jokes about a serious situation to raise awareness. I'm telling you, Maestro, I get tagged probably about 15 or 20 times a day on posts that are related to special needs, good and bad, because my philosophy is arguing does not equal advocacy. Jumping in does. You don't argue and then say I'm advocating.
Don't talk about it.
Be about it.
Be about it.
It's not about arguing. You go in there, you be nice, you educate them. Educate people so that they know. And look, if I don't know, because I never said I know everything about everything. I know a lot about a little. I know a lot about a little, but I don't know everything about everything. So if I don't know, I'm going to find out for you. But my overall goal is that when you see some young lady or some young man in the store and they having a tantrum, then instead of you thinking that that's a bad child, maybe you think they're having a meltdown. There's something happened that was a sensory overload or something like that. The same
Childhood
thing.
adverse situations.
Exactly.
Normally is at the core of every bad attitude that you see from a teen.
Exactly, exactly. Going out right now, we're working with the Richmond Police Department. Again, free. This is that blind grind.
There go that word again, the word y'all hate. The
Free.
word you new business owners hate. Free.
Free. Working with the Richmond Police Department so that we can get training for the special needs community. You know, I have a foundation, the JP Jumpers Foundation. I'm a full-time volunteer. Free. Again, founder and president. I get no money. All I do is raise money. But I do know, like my Uncle Wayne said, you know, he told me about a year ago, I talked to him. I said, Uncle Wayne, what do you think about giving? Because he's a big giver out in New York and New Jersey. He said, you know what, Pam? You never give to get anything in return. But your giving will give you everything in return. So I'm just waiting for my full-time passion to be my full-time profession. And eventually it will come. But right now I got a mission, and God chose me to be a voice, not the voice, a voice for the special needs community and raise awareness, especially among our minorities.
You gotta give up to go up.
That's right.
Look, y'all, look. That's just a piece of what she does. Look, there's information popping up right now at the bottom of the screen about Pam. Right here. There you go. There you go. So look, I need you to check her out. Get with the movement. Look, this is just another edition of The Blind Grind. It's not about me. This is about her explaining to you from a different perspective, because you hear me all the time talking and yelling at you. So, man, it's a different perspective. This is the blind grind, the grind behind the scenes, the work, the W, the O, the R, the K that nobody sees and nobody may know about, but just thank you all that or whatever. It's not osmosis. It's not we're from a different side of the tracks. We're resilient.
That's right.
We grind and we have vision.
And we're partners.
And the dream is free.
That's right.
But the hustle's sold separately.
Exactly, exactly.
We'll see you next time.
Pitch to Duffy, driven to deep right center field. He'll pull into third with a